Hey there, Wally here. Today I'm going to answer two questions. What is Warframe and is it fun? By showing you the core gameplay that you will be doing in this game. Right now, I'm on my ship. This is a third-person action game about being a space ninja. As you can see, my snazzy space ninja has a really cool suit of armor. I love the color scheme. A lot of stuff is customizable, including all the colors you see on my Warframe. It is a free-to-play game, so you can start out just for free. And most items you can find in-game. And the items that you cannot are usually found during special events, or you can even watch the developers' streams in order to occasionally get free loot. So what do you do in this game? Let's go ahead and see where the fun lies. So right now we can see that we are spanning the universe. Our goal is to travel the universe, this cosmos, this galaxy, all these planets, and each planet has a different set of missions. So that's our primary objective, to clear all these missions, get to the end of each planet, clear these junctions, open up new planets, while fighting enemies, bosses, and gathering loot. And that is the core gameplay loop, is go in, defeat enemies, clear nodes, open new ones, etc., etc. Just basically repeating what I just said. So let's find one of the main mission types. There are tons of different missions that keep this game varied. But I'm going to just do Exterminate. So Exterminate, this is level 1 to 3. So these are like the easiest enemies. You can play by yourself, which is I'm doing, or you can change settings so you can play with other people around the world. I'm playing on the Nintendo Switch version, but this is also available for other consoles. My primary console that I play Warframe on is PC. I play that on Steam PC, and I have a lot of fun with it. This game launched on Switch in 2018, and it's constantly being updated. It's pretty crazy just how much content that a free-to-play game can actually have. So here we are. We're starting off on our mission, and our goal is to exterminate all enemies. The gameplay is very unique. You can roll, you can dodge, but it's really the agileness of your characters and at what kind of speed you can traverse through these areas by just bullet jumping, flipping around. You have melee attacks, you have ranged attacks with different kind of weapons. And of course, there are so many different types of weapons in this game. So let me slash this guy up. Again, the goal of Exterminate, as you can see all on the screen, it says eliminate all targets. We have a mini-map, we have our health and our armor, our shield at the top right. We also have different abilities. So that's where more of the fun comes in. If you like being this overpowered, crazy godlike entity with superhuman powers, then this is definitely going to be the game for you. So there's dozens of Warframes available. Of course, you can purchase them with real money, or you can gather and farm their parts throughout the cosmos. So that's why you're going to want to keep on replaying these missions back to back at your leisure, at your own pace. You don't necessarily have to do them back to back. But if you're really trying to grind for a specific Warframe, you're going to want to find that mission to do so and just play it until you get your Warframe or the part that you're looking for. So this is one of those kind of games that you can play for hundreds and hundreds of hours, and it'll never get dull. There's always something to do. There's also events. Like there was a Valentine's Day event. There is events for all sorts of things. There's so many different kind of gameplay systems to get used to and to enjoy, just like being able to use abilities. So here's my shock ability, because I am the Warframe known as Volt. Volt uses electricity to do different attacks, as well as to speed himself up. So I'm going to go shock again, and then the next time I will show you my super speed. So in the bottom right corner, you can see your 4 different abilities. Pretty much most Warframes, if not all, have 4 different abilities that you can change between. So I'm going to use my speed up. So now I am running and dashing, moving and jiving. I love Volt. He's one of the starter Warframe. There's 3 Warframe to choose from. I will be doing a video on the beginning of Warframe and how to select your Warframe, your starter Warframe. So that should be exciting, but definitely find the Warframe that works for you and just try to enjoy its gameplay style. And if you don't like it, like I said, you can find new ones eventually. There's so many to try, and there's bound to be one that suits your play style. So here we go. This is just a really basic gameplay. Exterminate opponents. There are a lot more varied and different types of missions, I should say, including like assassinate missions where you're trying to defeat the boss. There is rescue missions where you're trying to save a hostage. There is defense missions where you're basically defending a point from waves and waves of increasingly difficult enemies. It's never ending. It doesn't stop. I mean, I put hundreds of hours into this, and I can see myself putting 100 hours more. But yes, Warframe is a action, third-person action game controlling a mech warrior, a Warframe, with weapons, abilities. As you can see, I have gathered these crafting items, or resources, I should say, not crafting, but resource items, and I can use them to make different things. I also gathered, if you can see, it says Vitality. That is a modification, or a mod for short. You can equip those to your Warframe, your weapons, in order to modify them, give them different kind of abilities. So there are RPG-like components to this game, and I can show you just very quickly about how that works. If you come down over here, this is our arsenal, and then this is where we can see that each of our items pretty much can level up, or rank up as it's called in this game, to 30. So my Volt is 29, almost max rank. If we go to upgrade, it might look confusing at first, but that Vitality modification that you saw, here it is right over here, and then I can equip them to my Warframe up here. So down here is my library of all modifications that I have that are that can be equipped to this Warframe. Whereas up here is the ones I actually have equipped. So if you just drag and drop, you'll be able to modify your Warframe how you like. So you can just adjust the playstyle to your liking. You can also do the same thing with weapons and so forth. So there's just so much jam-packed stuff in here. If you love a just very long experience, if you like a sci-fi experience, I mean, the narrative's pretty cool, the lore is cool. If you're really looking for it, you can enjoy that as well. There's a great community. I've never had a problem with the community while playing the game. They've been very helpful in chat if you turn that on. So all I can say is this is Warframe, a very fun, free-to-play action game that I definitely suggest and recommend that you play. And I know I'll be playing it long into the future. So let me know if you've played Warframe, what you think about it. I hope this video helped. And as always, thanks for joining the party, listening to me ramble, and I'll see you in the next exciting Warframe video.